Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Would you want to be the sentinel?
More than you can imagine, my lord. With all due respect for Sir Royland, there's no one better suited to the role than me.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
He's
I'm at
not
your
very
service, my lord.
humble, that's for sure. You know, there's things that I like about both of them, but
My
there's things I
provisions are
dislike.
rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like.
No.
We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
No, there must be something else we can do.
Well, I hope we find it soon. We won't have much room to maneuver if we don't have the option of holding fast. I can speak to the huntsmen and trappers. Perhaps they can do more. My lord.
That's not good. We've got to solve that problem somehow. Make an alliance or something. But we can't demand from the poor. That's just... They're already stretched enough as it is.
You're all worthless and weak.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted.
Well, that's not
I will
good.
hold, of course.
It's not good she's doing stuff behind my back.
Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
But
It's
my
good to
mother's
have
fears
a...
are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well.
Yes, it's true.
I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
See, I'm torn.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Okay. Because I like Roland's... He's a little more reasonable, but I like
saw
that
what
the
you
other
did to
guy's
that
more
man.
direct.
I know you told me you'd have to change, but I suppose I hadn't believed you would.
It's not like I chopped off his fingers.
Mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please.
What do you suggest I do?
You must be strong, decisive. You are the lord of this house. Remember, you're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
I know it.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Stereotypical, kind-hearted little sister. Come on now. I've talked to her. I need to go talk to the grouchy soldier
Soldier,
now.
you can lift them, yeah?
Huh. I guess I need to decide. I don't see the soldier anywhere. Oh, there he is.
Sword up. Swing left. Parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
can hold
A
swords.
word.
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority and made you look weak to the White Hills. I would never do that to you. And if you
See,
pardon
that's
me
the thing.
saying so, I think your father would be proud.
Your words are wise, Sir Royland.
Thank you, my lord.
I will consider them as I make my choice.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Even though he's brutal, I feel like I side with him more because he's more experienced. He's more. He's trained in war. He is willing to do the tough things when they need to be done. So I'm thinking I may side with Roland, even though I prefer to not take a more brutal approach.
Do it like you mean it.
I like that, you know, I like the other guy's more diplomatic, democratic, whatever the word is I'm trying to say. But, you know, it's a hard decision, but I feel like I want to side with Roland because he's willing to do the tough
My lord,
things that no one
are
else
you
is
now
willing
ready
to do,
to
and I think
name
that's
your
necessary in this world. Yes.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
I just don't think a soft approach is really what we need right now. I don't know, but maybe democracy. I feel like Roland, though, he may try to pick someone. He might try to exploit the weak and... Okay. I know what decision I'm gonna make now. I'm sorry, I didn't like that decision.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Yes.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
I prefer diplomacy. I just feel like I'm
Duncan
gonna
Tuttle,
do it. I'm gonna do
You will
it.
be my sentinel.
I'm surprising myself with this, but I'm gonna do it.
This is reckless.
This is
Lord
not
Ethan
reckless. This
has
is
made his
calculated.
choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Now, sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here. We've no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
We don't have enough resources for
the
that.
lives of everyone within these walls.
Yeah.
Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel.
You
I
guys
knew
need
this
to
would
stop
happen.
being
He
kids.
cannot be
This
trusted.
is the bloody small council.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach.
Yes.
Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The
I hope that'll
Bolton
work. It
sigil
may
is
not
a
work, but we
flame
need to
man.
do that, I
Force
think.
is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please.
We don't have enough resources to use force.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done
No,
with it.
no,
It's
that's
too
not gonna
dangerous
work.
to do otherwise.
No,
Why
we're not gonna
make an
become his
offering for
bitch.
peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
We will use diplomacy.
My new Sentinel favours a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
Hopefully.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Well, why can't we
Ethan
do
has
both?
made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
No.
Lord Ethan?
I will invite him into the
I
Great
will
Hall.
meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be
Whoa,
lord of
dude.
this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Huh.
Apologies, my son. But
He should
now
be the
that
one
it is
apologizing.
settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer
I'm
our
glad I
armor.
didn't choose him, even though I
But
wanted
don't
to.
worry,
He's
Lord
way
Ethan.
too
I will stand
impulsive.
beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Force is powerful,
Then
but
perhaps we
impulse
should adjourn.
not
We have
is
to prepare the house.
reckless. There's so much thought that goes in this game. Like,
My
I
lord,
feel like I'm using
I
a
have
different
fought
part of
for
my
this
brain that
family
I'm used to when
Many
it comes to games.
years. Do not forget that.
I won't, but you need to stop being such a bitch.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which
Indeed.
is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight, a hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But
She
when
exiled
Asher saw
him?
it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have
That could be
many fine
dangerous.
qualities. But
Asher is dangerous and unpredictable. His presence could help or hurt.
having another sword at your side always helps, especially now.
Huh. What does that mean? He's not on
I'm
his way
trying
yet.
to do what's best for this family, what this family needs.
I don't really agree with
Ethan.
you, woman.
Let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine.
Send him.
Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
I hope I don't regret this. It's better to
Thank
have
you,
her on my
Ethan.
side, I feel.
I'm glad
she's
you will let me
very
do this.
influential.
Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
This is all really about building alliances, making people agree with you. It's pretty good. It's what I want from a Telltale game.
You!
Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
How long have you been waiting there?
Not long. I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Marjorie's room. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei.
Mm-hmm.
I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Okay. He might be useful. Well. That creepy guard dude is creepy. Like, what is his deal?